there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This reading is for anyone with placements in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Aquarius, this is a general reading. Here we have the river. The unseen. And the kiss. Okay. So these are your 3 overall energies for this week, Aquarius. There's something that you're not aware of that's been obstructing your flow, especially when it comes to love and romance. At the bottom, we have the Hunter. With the Hunter, what I get is that you're seeking out guidance. You're trying to balance your darker thoughts and your more positive thoughts, and you're trying to stay quite balanced. You're doing the shadow work that you need to do as you come across resistance and obstacles, but at the same time, you're having to do like a juggling act, because there's something you've been struggling with or something that's working against you behind the scenes that's been quite challenging. Okay, you get honesty, and then obedience in reverse. And the moon. Something has been negatively impacting your emotional stability here. It could be something beyond your current understanding, something that just doesn't sit well with you, but you can't quite tell what it is. Or maybe there's just something that's working behind the scenes with the honesty card and the fire energy. It may have started at the beginning of the month. So for some of you, that might mean the beginning of last month, and for others of you, that might mean that it's starting just now, because we are on the 1st of November, Aquarius, so things may have just started getting off balance or being thrown off balance for some of you, and others of you may have been kind of dealing with this for about a month now. Okay, I'm going to take all those. At the bottom is understanding. This one tried to come out earlier and I kept shuffling. So there's something that you definitely need to understand, need to make sense of, that you've been struggling with. Something you can't quite put your finger on, something you can't quite figure out. It's almost like a challenge that you haven't found the solution to and that you have no idea what to do about. So Spirit is coming through here and saying to listen. Obviously, listen to your intuition. Some of you may feel trapped this week. You may feel like you're in an impossible problem with no solution, no way out. But it comes down to control. So what Spirit is saying that you're missing from this puzzle, Aquarius, is that you have to let go of control in order to be able to craft a path forward. There's something you need to let go of or release. And you're kind of deceiving yourself into feeling trapped, feeling like what you want is unattainable, what you want can't be done because of X, Y, and Z. And Spirit is saying here, I call BS, Aquarius. There is another option. There is a way out. There is a way to let go of this resistance. You just may not quite like it. But I think they're implying that you know what needs to be done. It's just difficult. It's not impossible or unattainable. It's just going to be challenging or uncomfortable. Okay? And then this is a separate issue. I think for some of you, there's something here about romance. You got the wishing well and you got the kiss card. So either you're thinking of someone romantically or someone may be thinking of you. This gives me the sense of the pining over someone or meeting a person who you're instantly very drawn to or very attracted to. But it feels deeper than that. It feels like being drawn to someone at a soul level. So let's get our clarifiers here. Okay, get the healer card. And knowledge. Okay. There's some information that you need to consult with regards to the situation that makes you feel like things are not being handled fairly, like the rules are against you. This is something that you already know, and Spirit is here reminding you. You already know the way out. You already know how to open the cage. You already know how to fly. All you have to do is, the uncomfortable thing that you're being called to do. I heard unthinkable. So there is a way out, but it's like the unthinkable, like the thing that you would do of last resort. Okay, at the bottom we have air energy, which is your energy, Aquarius. So throughout this whole process, even though it's been tough, you are trying to maintain your power, maintain your control. Spirit is saying that you're kind of hiding the truth from yourself. There's something that you know that you haven't done or that you are not looking at this time. You do have strong manifestation energy, but time is working against you here. Time is in reverse. So there's something you need to take a second look at, something that you already inherently know. You get a lot of information here, a lot of understanding, and then just behind that you have denial. So there's something that you're looking at from the wrong perspective, or just sugarcoating or not paying attention to, that you're already aware of. All right, and then we have the karmic path, good fortune, and divine masculine energy. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a karmic. You may feel like, this is your person, like things are very deep, but this is someone who you're struggling with, because I see here karmic and divine masculine. So this is somebody who, when the divine masculine card comes out, it means they may be taking more than they're giving in the connection, especially with it coming out with the karmic path. So it's definitely time for you to look at the truth and be honest with yourself. You may be dealing with a situation, for some of you, in your life that requires you to stop sugarcoating on behalf of someone, whether that's an organization, a friend, a family member, or for some of you it's going to be a romantic partner. There is a positive outcome here. There is good fortune for you coming up and stability, as long as you can make the moves that are required. Okay, but you do have to prioritize yourself and put an end to something here. So let's get the details of your situation with the tarot. Spirit is telling you here to look at the big picture, Aquarius. It's important for you to do things that will get you back in your divine flow of abundance. Like I said, this month you have your alignments are allowing you to manifest things very quickly. So it's important that your thoughts are in a good place, because thoughts become become reality. Thoughts affect matter in the world around you. And like I mentioned earlier, you're doing the shadow work that is required to move forward and move past the obstacles that you've faced. You're doing the self-analysis. You're understanding where you stand. And you really don't need help with this process. I get the sense that you know inherently what's going on. You just haven't wanted to admit it. Or you keep making excuses for someone, okay? Perhaps it's time for you to explore, to go change a scene, take a vacation. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition and go forward with an impulse. There's going to be some kind of impulse, like maybe a desire to get away, to go on a road trip, or to take a small, short flight somewhere nearby. I do get the sense here somebody's going to take a flight and just get out of Dodge and go reset and recuperate. So let's see. Anything else? Emperor energy. Ooh, and the Magician again. So with the Emperor energy, you could be dealing with an Aries, but you also could be dealing with somebody who's just in a position of authority or power. And with the Emperor coming out, I do believe that at this time you have, like, the power is with you, Aquarius. You know the truth, you know what needs to be done, and you know how to get what you want. You just have to take those actions, okay? And then we have Justice again in reverse. And I say again because you got the Magician and you got Magic, which tells me that you have high manifestation powers this month, 2 different decks. And then you got Justice in reverse, not once, but twice from 2 different decks. Okay, so something is not right. Something is not as it should be, and you know what that something is, and you just haven't done anything about it. I feel like I'm reprimanding you, Aquarius, but that's just what's coming through, so I think it's a message for someone who really needs to hear it. Okay, we got the World card. So, and the King of Cups. At the end of the day, you need to look at the bigger picture. How does this person or situation that you need to cut out or put an end to affect your overall balance? How are they going to affect the trajectory of your life in the long term? This might be, for some of you, like I said, a romantic partner. But this person, if you're already with them, is taking more than they're giving, it's not a balanced, sustainable situation that you're dealing with here. When it comes to resources or contributions to the connection, it's like they have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay? You deserve the 10 of Cups. Okay, you have the 7 of Pentacles here and the 3 of Wands. You deserve the 10 of Cups, but you see that she's looking over here at getting away, going on a trip, just leaving the house. You've been stuck doing all the work in this connection. You've been stuck putting in all the work, trying to nurture it, trying to save it, trying to prune it. And at this point, you're feeling alone, or like you're playing on a 1-person team here. At the bottom, we have the Hierophant to remind you that you have authority over your life. You don't need to take somebody's excuses and allow them to blind you from what's really going on. At this point, it's like gaslighting, because you understand what's really going on. You know it, and yet you keep believing the lies or accepting the excuses, and this creates way more work for you, Aquarius. So you're dealing with a connection that just puts too much burden on you. And at this point, Spirit is just reminding you, you know your worth, you know what you want, you know what you deserve. So why are you accepting less than that? Okay, Spirit is reminding you to invest in yourself, to invest in your peace at this time, Aquarius. All right, so I'm going to pull guidance here to close your reading. What is the guidance? love yourself first. Yep, I'm going to leave it there. So, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Spirit wants to remind you, and that is the overall message here, to honor yourself, respect yourself, and, don't accept less than what you deserve in your relationships this week, Aquarius. That's very important. It's important that you make time for you and that you take a deep dive and remind yourself of what you truly know and are aware of, especially if somebody has been putting you in a burdensome situation. All right, that's all that I have for you. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.